Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Geek Buddy, where we do trailer reactions, scene reactions, music reactions, dance reactions, all of the above. You name it, we'll watch it for you. I am Jimmy Bay, and I'm joined, as always, to the right of me by Cami. Cami, how are you doing?
Awesome, with a little bit of allergy, but manageable.
It's manageable. You're seeming a little bit better than you've seemed the last few times, so that's good. There's progress being made. Hopefully you're back to better sooner rather than later, though. I feel like you've been dealing with it for a minute. But today we will be checking out a fight scene. Let me see what this is. I'm just gonna read the title of the YouTube channel because I don't know the name of the movie. I apologize, but it is the Tollywood Ram Charan Power Packed Fight Scene. Dash Telugu hits. So, oh, here we go. Vinaya Vedha Rama fight scene. Boom. That's what we're checking out today. I found it. There we go. Took me a minute. I apologize, but we got there. So, I don't know anything, obviously, as always. If you watch, you know that. I know nothing. I show up, I watch, I react. That's my job. Cami, if you have anything you'd like to add to this, though, you can right now. If not, we're just going to go ahead and do the countdown and start this shindig. 3, 2, 1, play.
We already start off strong. Wow.
Nice. Oh, he's even staring him down as he does it. That's awesome. It's time to go. I'm not letting that guy get free.
Yeah. And somehow he's just cool in this mud.
Stop it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I hope he starts whipping them things around. Yes.
Yes.
You can have your swords. No.
I'm loving this so much.
Oh my. Oh my God. What? What? What?
This is amazing.
What birds for? Shoot the man.
That was amazing.
What did he do? Yeah, run.
That is the wisest thing.
Finally.
Yes.
Nice try, compadre.
సమాధానమని చెప్పి చావును వెతుక్కుంటూ వచ్చావు. ఇక్కడ ఈ రోజు నీకు సమాధి కట్టకపోతే నేను మగాన్నే కాదురా. సరైన సింహం తగలనంత వరకు ప్రతి వేటగాడు మగాడేరా. నాకు నీలాగా సైన్యం లేదు, ఒంట్లో బెరుకు లేదు, చావంటే అస్సలు భయం లేదు. బై బర్త్ డెత్ని గెలిచొచ్చా.
Wow. That was too easy.
Yeah. I guess he's not a man.
Ah, he said, I got you, though. Oh.
Good.
Okay, wow. Wow. Whew. Ladies first.
That was a low blow. That was completely unexpected. We were thinking that was too easy how he just, I'm not a man if I don't kill you, this, that, and then out of nowhere. Wow. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I feel like angered, outraged. Okay, yeah, I'll get over it. I'll get over my emotions. That was an amazing scene. Wow, one of the best we have seen so far. How they made it. The first thing is the fact that it starts in the mud. In the mud, it is so hard to fight anything, honestly. I would just step and I would just sleep straight. I wouldn't be able to stand up.
Yeah.
It was like this. This guy is just standing there and they're pulling him and still he's not. No. Nope. I'm not moving. And like you said, when they pulled, like he pulled the chains and these blocks of cement came off, I was also hoping use it as weapon. Yeah. Like, yes, I love how they thought of this, that the people will think he should use this, how he should use whatever he has in his hands. Usually we will see that they will just grab the weapon from the other person. In this game, look, he didn't need anything. Whatever he had, he used. And I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so amazing. It was so satisfying. That is the main word, I think. So it was so satisfying as audience to watch this scene. Like, yes. I'm so happy they did whatever I was thinking that they read my mind. Usually will not happen. We'll get pissed off in movies. This movie, no. This movie knows what we want, what we need, and it gave it to us. Perfect scenes, perfect fighting, unexpected thing, like when the guy came out of the mud with that was
ludicrous.
Beautiful.
It was ludicrous, but I love it.
It was like, yes, I wasn't expecting. I didn't know I needed this in the movie, but I'm happy you put it in the movie because I needed it. And then he just continues, and like you said, the part that he's just cutting this, and the other guy is just there. I like that a bit. I don't know if it was comic, but I like it. I like it. Kind of ironic, I guess, that he's using the dead guy too.
Yeah.
I like that part, and it was just overall very satisfying. Plus everything scene, like it gave me everything satisfying, plus perfect, plus unexpected scene. It gave us what we wanted and even more.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
More.
perfection.
More.
Everyone should aspire to this type of scene. Perfection.
So I'll start off by saying, like, you see my hat. Anybody that knows Evil Dead, it's off the top. It's off the wall violence. The stuff in it doesn't make any sense. It's just ludicrous. Deadpool is another one that I just absolutely adore, and it's absolutely ludicrous. This scene reminded me of everything I love about those movies because it was just off the wall. There's no way this could happen in real life type action nonsense, but I love it for everything that it is. This is officially my new favorite thing we've watched so far on this channel. It's not even close. It really isn't even close how much I enjoyed this compared to the other stuff. This was amazing. Like you brought up when he took the sword from the guy and he basically he hadn't killed that guy yet. That's what was so crazy about it. Is he basically bent him to his knee and held the sword against his shoulder and then started cutting, and he looks over at the villain like, I'm coming to get you. And it's like, that is cold. That is so cold what he's doing right there. And then he took a break, did it, and then looked back at him and says, yep, I'm almost there. And it's like, oh, shit. So then they start agitating him by pulling him back, and he's just finally like, you know what? I'm tired of this. And those things fly out of the air. And I love it when I'm like, oh, I hope they do what I want them to do with those things, because it doesn't really happen that much in Western cinema, because my mind is too wild, I feel like sometimes. And what I've noticed in Indian cinema is my mind is not too wild for them at all, because they do exactly what I want them to do. It was from the other one. It was JRNTR, the one in the school where the chair flew up in the air. And I was like, I want him to land on that chair. And he did. And I'm like, thank you. And that's the fulfillment I got out of that when he hit the dude for the first time. The sound effects add to it because it's very cheesy. He's like, donk, bonk, donk. And it's like, those are cylinders, like they're concrete. They shouldn't be making those noises, but I'm glad they are. He bashed over his head and everything. It's like, okay. What else? When he dropped it on the dude who was in the mud and he just came up like a King Tut mummy and just took the sword from him. This is not something I ever knew I wanted to see in my life, but I'm glad that they did it because it was something I needed to see in my life. It was that damn cool. Like, man, I wish more, again, Indian cinema does it. I wish more Western cinema would do things like this. I don't care if it's off the wall. I'm going there to enjoy it. And this is the kind of stuff that's enjoyable. We just laughed and not laughed at it because it's funny, laughed at it because this is amazing. This is amazing what we're watching. Then when he gets to the confrontation, I like the fact that people ran from him. That's something I want to see more of too, because if I'm standing there and I watch what he just did with those cylinders of people, I'm not sticking around to find out what's going on next. I'm not sticking around when he starts cutting himself free. I'm like, yeah, I know where this is going, and I'm running away. And I like that at the end they had it was a group of 5 of them just ran away. So he gets face to face with the guy, and the guy says, if I can't kill you, I'm not a man. And then he got immediately just cut up in the gut. And it's like, you're not a man. And he goes, you're right, I'm not a man, but I am a bastard. Because then he stabs the guy, which I'm assuming is the guy's dad, his brother, someone. I assume it's someone very important to him because he did not react very kindly to it. And I like that because I was like, okay, this is not very climactic at all because he's gonna just brutalize that guy. But then that guy took something from him and was like, oh, you did something. You made it a climatic scene by doing that. Fantastic, just so fucking good. I apologize, but that's just I have to emphasize it. It's that good. And I think when he cut their heads off and they flew through the air and the birds came and grabbed them, and the dude pulls out a shotgun and he's more mad about them birds taking the heads than he is about this guy mowing down.
Yes.
That's hilarious. He grabs the one gun from the guy up top after he throws his knife at him, then he goes all Rambo on everybody. If you want an action scene, that doesn't get any better than this. Dare someone to show me an action scene that tops this. And it could be any kind of cinema you want. It's not going to happen. That's perfect. Everything about this was perfect. If we did grades on scenes, this would get a 20. That's how fantastic and highly I regard this scene. It is so good. So I could watch it over and over and over again. Dude's beast. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Feel free. This is another one of those things I could just go on and on and on and on about. It was just that good.
Yes, I guess it was our highlight of the year, month. I don't know. It was our highlight, this scene. So I'm guessing the movie is amazing.
Yeah. It looked like it was a little bit older too, like early 2010s era, which is good because I want to see more older things like that. I want to see it before the CGI got really good, because there was when one of the birds grabbed the head, you can clearly see like pixelation from the CGI graphics that were not that great. And I don't even care. I don't, because the scene was just that fun that little things like that don't bother me. But I like to see things like that in movies because it's cheesy. That was so good. So I'm gonna pull. It's time for the comment of the day, where you leave a comment, and if whoever recommended that one, you're my new best friend. I don't know who it was, but you are my new best friend because that was amazing. But we were pulling a comment from the Aravinda Samtha JR Junior NTR fight scene, which before this was my favorite fight thing we'd watched, but now it's not even close. But the comment, where did it go? I had a good one. Okay, it comes from Sachin C, in which they said, "Don't be fooled by the violence now, expecting a gory Quentin Tarantino level movie. Quentin Tarantino level violent movie," which I'm assuming is what that movie, which is great because I love Quentin Tarantino violent movies. They're another one that I just really adore. It plays a major part through later in the movie, so that's a scene that happened early in the movie, that when he was fighting in the school. For a different reason, and cause it will make sense. They will show the repercussions for what he did in there later. He's laid back in this movie. He killed it. His acting's always top notch. A bingo. And exactly, you'll know who he is as you start watching in the movie, which I definitely plan on watching because we've seen 2 fight scenes from it, and I love both of them. Not as much as this one, but I did love both of them. So thank you for that comment. And if you want your comment read, or if you want to give us recommendations that you think can top that one right there, I dare you. I don't even care about the bad one anymore. I want you to find me a fight scene, any kind of scene that tops what I just watched there. It can't be done. The challenge is laid down. You will fail. I'm sorry. That's just the rules of the book. But with that said, I'll swing over to Cami, and she'll take it out of here. I've rambled for too long.
Okay, guys, if you enjoy what we do, remember to subscribe, like, and share. Remember, every single day we have new content. So hit the notification bell so you can see what we have, maybe whatever you ask us, because we have a long list. It will come soon, so stay tuned. With that said, see you next time. Bye.